Kelly Ripa, a familiar and trusted voice in morning television, shared an important update today in her own thoughtful way. There were no dramatic headlines, no raised voices, and no rushed words. Instead, viewers were met with something refreshingly rare, a calm, honest moment that felt personal without being overwhelming. As the show unfolded, it became clear that this message mattered. Kelly spoke with intention, choosing her words carefully and addressing viewers with the same respect she has shown throughout her career. It wasn't a sudden announcement or an emotional confession. It was a steady reminder of why audiences continue to trust her voice. For longtime fans, this moment felt different. It felt reassuring. In a world where news often arrives wrapped in urgency and fear, Kelly's approach stood out. She didn't ask for attention, she earned it through sincerity. Today's update may not come with dramatic twists, but it carries something far more meaningful: honesty, balance, and connection. And as we look closer at what Kelly shared, you'll understand why this calm moment is already resonating with viewers everywhere. Kelly Ripa has long been known as one of America's most trusted and beloved television personalities. For decades, viewers have welcomed her into their homes each morning, not just as a host, but as a familiar and comforting presence. Today, Kelly Ripa once again reminded audiences why she holds such a special place in the hearts of fans across the country. In a calm, thoughtful, and measured moment, Kelly shared an important update that immediately caught viewers' attention. While there was no dramatic announcement or shocking revelation, the sincerity of her words and the clarity of her message made it meaningful. Sometimes it is the quiet moments, not the loud ones, that resonate the most. During today's broadcast, fans noticed a subtle shift in tone. Kelly appeared composed and relaxed, yet clearly intentional about what she wanted to say. There was no rush, no sense of urgency, and no attempt to sensationalize the message. Instead, she spoke in the same steady, reassuring manner that viewers have come to trust over the years. This calm delivery made the update feel even more significant. It wasn't presented as a headline-grabbing announcement, but rather as an honest conversation, the kind that feels personal without crossing boundaries. For many longtime viewers, this approach felt refreshing. In a media landscape often dominated by dramatic language and exaggerated reactions, Kelly's choice to communicate calmly stood out. Why fans immediately paid attention? Kelly Ripa has built a relationship with her audience based on consistency and authenticity. When she speaks, fans listen, not because they expect controversy, but because they trust her perspective. As word spread that Kelly had shared an update during today's show, social media reactions began to appear. Viewers described the moment as comforting, grounded, and thoughtful. Many appreciated that the message was delivered without unnecessary hype or emotional pressure. For fans who tune in daily, this update felt like a continuation of an ongoing conversation, rather than a sudden interruption. That sense of continuity is part of what keeps audiences coming back year after year. One of the most striking aspects of today's update was how it was communicated. Kelly didn't raise her voice or rely on dramatic pauses. Instead, she spoke clearly, calmly, and with intention. This style of communication reflects her experience and confidence. After years in television, Kelly understands that not every message needs to be dramatic to be impactful. Sometimes calm honesty carries more weight than emotional intensity. Viewers responded positively to this approach. Many felt reassured simply by the tone of the conversation, regardless of the specifics of the update itself. Kelly Ripa's role in morning television has evolved over time, but her core appeal has remained the same. She is relatable without being intrusive, open without oversharing, and professional without feeling distant. Today's update reinforced that balance. Kelly shared what she felt was important while still respecting the boundaries between her personal life and her public role. This balance is one of the reasons she continues to connect with such a wide audience. For many viewers, Kelly represents stability, a familiar face in a constantly changing world.
That sense of reliability was evident once again in today's broadcast.
While the focus remained on Kelly, fans couldn't help but notice the steady presence of Mark Consuelos alongside her. His calm demeanor and attentive listening added another layer of reassurance to the moment. The dynamic between Kelly and Mark continues to feel natural and supportive. There was no need for grand gestures or emotional displays. Instead, their interaction reflected mutual respect and understanding. For viewers, this subtle support spoke volumes. It reinforced the idea that calm moments can still be meaningful and deeply connected. Viewer reactions began to roll in. Shortly after the show aired, online reactions began to surface. Many fans praised Kelly for addressing viewers directly and honestly. Comments highlighted her clear communication and grounded presence. Some viewers noted that they appreciated not being overwhelmed by dramatic language. Others mentioned that the update felt timely and thoughtful, even without revealing anything unexpected. This kind of reaction underscores the strength of Kelly's connection with her audience. She doesn't need to shock or surprise viewers to hold their attention. Her authenticity is enough. In many ways, today's update served as a reminder of what truly matters in communication. Kelly focused on clarity, calmness, and respect for her audience's intelligence. Rather than fueling speculation or inviting unnecessary concern, she offered reassurance through her tone and delivery. This approach allowed viewers to absorb the message without feeling anxious or pressured. In an era where news often moves too fast and emotions can run high, moments like this feel grounding. Consistency over sensation. Kelly Ripa's career has never been built on controversy. Instead, it has been shaped by consistency, professionalism, and a genuine connection with viewers. Today's update reflected that same philosophy. There was no attempt to create buzz through exaggeration. Instead, Kelly trusted that her audience would appreciate a straightforward, calm message. And they did. This consistency is what has allowed her to remain relevant and respected in an industry that is constantly changing.
Why this update resonated. Even without dramatic details, the update resonated because it felt real. Viewers sensed that Kelly was speaking from a place of sincerity rather than obligation. That authenticity is difficult to manufacture, and it's one of the reasons her words continue to carry weight. Fans don't just watch Kelly Ripa, they feel connected to her. Today's moment strengthened that connection. As the show continues and future episodes unfold, viewers can expect Kelly to maintain the same thoughtful approach that has defined her career. Today's update didn't signal a dramatic shift. Instead, it reinforced what fans already know and appreciate about her. Kelly Ripa remains a steady, trusted presence in morning television. Her ability to share important information calmly and respectfully is part of what sets her apart. For fans, today's update wasn't about headlines or surprises. It was about reassurance, clarity, and the comfort of hearing from someone they trust. Sometimes the most powerful updates are not the loudest ones. Kelly Ripa's calm and important message today served as a reminder that honesty and composure can leave a lasting impression. In a world full of noise, her steady voice continues to stand out. And for viewers who tuned in today, that calm presence was exactly what they needed. As today's update comes to a close, one thing is clear. Not every important message needs to be loud to be powerful. Kelly Ripa's calm and thoughtful words reminded viewers that trust is built through consistency, honesty, and respect. There were no dramatic claims or urgent warnings today. Instead, there was reassurance. Kelly spoke the way she always has, directly, clearly, and with an understanding of her audience. That approach is what continues to set her apart in morning television. For fans watching at home, this moment felt grounding. It wasn't about creating headlines or stirring emotions. It was about connection, the kind that grows quietly over time. Kelly didn't ask viewers to react. She invited them to listen.
As the show moves forward, moments like this remind us why so many people tune in day after day. Familiar voices, steady messages, and conversations that feel real still matter. If today's update resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on why. Sometimes calm honesty leaves the strongest impression. Thank you for watching and for being part of this ongoing conversation. Stay connected, stay informed, and we'll see you again with the next update.